Today we're going to be talking about the Aroostook War, also known as the Pork and Beans War, which took place in the state of Maine from 1838 to 1839. The Aroostook War was fought between the United States and the United Kingdom over the international boundaries between the British colony of New Brunswick and the state of Maine. After the Treaty of Paris in 1783, that ended the American Revolution, left some unresolved territory between Maine and New Brunswick, Canada. Picture of the area. The land was sought out because of the timber that was grown in the area and potential farmlands. After Maine became a state and separated from Massachusetts in 1820, they started granting land to settlers in the Aroostook Valley, disregarding the claims the British had. Negotiators from Britain and the United States tried to come to an agreement for some years and failed to reach an agreement that either party was happy with. The disagreement was then brought to the King of the Netherlands, who was to make a decision, which is known as the King of the Netherlands line. In 1831, he made a decision that the people of Maine were unhappy with the judgment of the king, forcing the United States Senate to reject the proposal. Both parties, the British and the United States, pushed the boundaries that were set. Both sent out people to watch the land. In the winter of 1838-1839, Canadian lumberjacks arrived in the Aroostook area to cut lumber. In February, the lumberjacks captured an American land agent who was there to force out any intruders. The state of Maine put pressure on the United States Congress to help with the matter. The Congress then authorized 50,000 men and $10 million to address with the issue. The state of Maine also raised some 10,000 men to address the anticipated fight over the boundaries in the Aroostook Valley. Before any blood was shed or confrontation, General Winfield Scott arrived in Augusta, Maine in March of 1839 by President Martin Van Buren's order to try and keep the peace. General Winfield Scott and a British negotiator, Sir John Harvey, got the two sides, Maine and New Brunswick, to agree to a truce over the matter. The matter was resolved eventually in the Webster-Ashburton Treaty of 1842. The state of Maine ended up with 2/3 of the disputed land.